Hey guys, welcome to the Catalina Diaries. We are just en route to the place that we bought the RV from. We are going to get a TV mount for the living room, as well as a few other items we need. So we just wanted to shoot you a video. The main purpose of this video, as we were driving, we felt we should let you guys know the why of this whole, of the Catalina Diaries, why we're doing this, why we decided to be a full-time family. So the next couple minutes will be, you know, how we came up with our decision, and it was very difficult, by the way. As some people may know, if you are looking to go into full-time RVing, jobs are huge, healthcare is huge. You know, how either reliable your RV is, or, you know, is your travel trailer, you know, good enough to accompany like having kids. If you obviously need air conditioning if you have like a baby and stuff like that. So I guess we'll start off by just saying our why was we are in our early 30s. We have always had that inspiration inside us to travel the country and see what the great United States has to offer before we got into our golden years or before we retired. So we wanted to kind of flip-flop. We felt we'd rather travel while we're young, and you know, when we have grandkids and stuff like that, we kind of want to be around for that. So we might travel a little bit when we get older, but we felt that, you know, now's the time to travel while we're young, while we're healthy, while we can hike and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, and you never know what happens either when you get older.
One of the main things that really drove us to do this was the lack of family time that we had. When we had our first son, we had a lot more family time together. When we had our second son, it just got very difficult. I had gotten a new job as a cardiac telemetry nurse, working second shift, which was working out best for our family just because of the childcare needs. That was minimal childcare that we had to find. And you know how difficult it is to find childcare, affordable, reliable childcare. So really, we were basically two single parents working separate shifts and hustling the kids around, and we really just didn't find that we had a lot of time together. So that was one of the main things that threw us into this. We figured we could live off of one income, and finance our travels if we did travel nursing and lived in the RV, and that would give us a whole lot of time together as a family, which is what we were looking for. Because as any nurse knows, basically all of your patients will tell you as they get older and they're getting closer to death to spend as much time with your children as possible while they're young. And we just really weren't able to do that. So our main focus is family and faith, and we're just going with it, really. So
I guess I'll say more along those lines. When you have a house and you're stuck in that daily grind where, you know, Monday through Friday, well, in our case, you were always working weekends or odd shifts or whatever, but when you have a house, you have a ton of work to do outside. There's always seems to be a project inside, and that took up a lot of time from spending time with our kids as well. So I didn't want to, you know, work a full-time job and then come home and work part-time at the house if it's doing projects or, you know, taking care of the lawn, or there's always something to do when you know, live in a home. When we lived in an apartment, it was a little different, but now that we, you know, live in our current house, it's just a lot of work, and we feel it's taken away from time with our kids. Our oldest son, you can definitely tell where, like, he wants more time with us, and that's just because we're always so busy, and we're always telling him, hey buddy, you know, just wait, we got to do this first, and, you know, before we go do something fun, we got to do this first. Well, what gets pushed back, all the fun gets pushed back, and all the projects come first. So we want to completely eliminate that stuff, and concentrate mainly on the kids and their learning and them seeing the country, meeting new people. And we're really not huge fans of the public school system. There are some things that go along with that we really don't agree with. So maybe the little bit of hippie in us or something just lets us know, like, we feel like there are very important things that we want our children to learn in school that maybe they don't learn. One is taking our Christian faith into account. We would like to teach him a lot more of that. Obviously, schools don't do that.
There's Christian schools, but we're not
public schools.
Yeah.
So we want to be able to put that in the curriculum as well. And I'm a huge Second Amendment supporter, so I want my son to be able to learn how to shoot a rifle or a handgun eventually. Obviously he's only 6 years old, but and know that guns aren't dangerous, it's the people behind them that make them dangerous. So gun safety would be a great thing to put into a curriculum. Going and seeing museums and aquariums and beaches and state parks and all that kind of stuff is also another thing that we want to integrate into Abby's homeschooling for now, because Monty isn't going to be homeschooled for many years. So traveling the country and getting to show him the Grand Canyon or awesome places like that is going to be huge for me, to make sure he sees that instead of just reading it in a book or something like that. So other than that, I don't really know what else. We're going to try to get another video this afternoon of the camper. It is going to be a wreck. We don't even have anything unpacked yet from our old camper to our new one. We just kind of moved boxes and stuff over. We just have been dealing with the house before the camper, so we will try to get a video of the camper, maybe some of the options that we chose to get with it, as well as like where we got it from, the family that it's a locally owned family RV place that we got this from. They're awesome people. We'll tell you a little more about that, where they're at, and if you guys, they have awesome deals there. I mean, we got a steal on our camper, but we'll go a little bit more in depth with that when we actually get to show you the camper and stuff, and maybe you guys can check out their website and see what they have if anybody is in the area of Lancaster, and if you guys are looking for an RV, it's an awesome place to go. So
all right, I'll try to do a video, like I told you before, sometime, just sort of walk you around the house and show you the process of what we have done step by step. It's not really just a one-part process. We've been doing it for weeks, and there's a few more weeks to go, and it's just, there's just so much, because it's just so little. We're going to be minimalists, and it's, right now we have a whole lot of everything, so it's interesting. I hope you enjoy our videos, and leave us comments, ask us questions, tell us what you want to hear. If you're thinking about doing this and you have questions, definitely we would love to help you out. Let us know our experiences. Hope you're having a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching the Catalina Diaries.
see you guys.